Hey fam, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited. Today I'm going to show you guys how to get this holiday hair look. It's a look I've been rocking lately on my Instagram, on my Snapchat, on my Twitter, and in videos. And every time I wear it, you guys are like, oh my gosh, how do you get that sleek, shiny, like finger wave looking hair? It's super duper easy and it's a go-to for me because I think it just looks very clean and polished and sophisticated, and yet it's so easy and so simple. Anyone can do it. And by the way, if you like this makeup tutorial, it'll be up tomorrow, so make sure you stay tuned. So of course we cannot break the cardinal rule and forget about the heat protectant for our hair. I'm going to be using the Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Flat Iron Protector Spray. I've actually been using it for a while now. I really like it, so I just like to do a few squirts, a few spritzes. Sometimes I even just like this in my hair on days when I'm not even curling it, because it kind of gives you like this, like, you know, a little bit like a, just like a nice natural, I don't know, whatever. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. First, gonna take a comb or something, find your part, find your section. I typically, for this style, like to do a little bit more of a side part. Make sure you brush out any knots or tangles. I'm first gonna take a section of my hair, about an inch thick. And a general rule of thumb is the tighter the curl, the more finger waves or the wave style you're going to have. You'll have more of a pattern in your hair. But the bigger curls you'll do, you might just have like one or two swerves. So it's up to you how dramatic you want it. I'm not going to spray my hair with hairspray first. I know some people like to do that, but I prefer not to. And I'm going to wrap it around my barrel. I believe this is an inch and a half. But I will have the exact model of this curling iron linked down below. It is a Numi wand and they're always on sale. They do the craziest sales. And it's what I always use to do this hairstyle. So I do really recommend it for you guys, but you're just gonna curl it just like normal. But notice how I have it away from the head, or away from my hairline, away from my forehead. So the curl is wrapping backwards. And then I always just like to take it, kind of slide it off like that. And now you just want to leave it, don't mess with it at all. And I'm just going to do the same thing along the rest of my crown here, so this top layer. And the top layer is really the only layer that I go to crazy town on, or I'm real precise with these curls, do you know what I'm saying? You really only have to be more precise and technical on this top layer. So make sure you're just still wrapping your hair around just as you were the first curl. And you also want to make sure you're still going in the same direction. Do not switch up your directions in your hair, because that will cause a break in the curls and they won't flow together later when we try to brush them out. And then pop over and do the same thing on this side of your head. And again, I really like to go away from the face. I think it just kind of just flows nicer. Okay, so now that our top layer is done, I'm just gonna kind of set it aside. You can clip it aside or just kind of flip it over. And then right here, this is really quick, you guys. Basically, I'm just going to divide this side of my head into two parts of hair and just do two big curls here, because it's just not important, in my opinion, to do a million curls underneath your first layer of hair. And then the last little section here underneath. And those little baby hairs, because my hair is shorter, I don't even worry about curling them. The ones that kind of fall out along the nape of your neck, because no one notices. They just get brushed all together anyway. Alright, so after you're done curling, you definitely want to let your curls set and kind of, I was going to say dry, but that doesn't make any sense. You want them to cool down so that they don't break their own, because once they're still hot, they're still movable. The hair is still movable. It's almost like iron or like a metal. When you warm up the metal, you know, you can move it and do whatever, but as soon as it cools down, it's like locked in that position. So it's really important to let it cool in its natural little curl state. You could even pin them if you wanted to keep them really tight. Now that they've set and cooled, I'm going to take a little bit of hairspray. This is the Spray and Play by Big Sexy Hair. It's one of my favorite hairsprays. I've told you guys a lot, I know. Okay, so now you're just going to spray your curls in whatever position they're in. And now after the hairspray has pretty much dried, I'm going to take our little comb here. This is really what I count on or rely on for this look. So I'll just start taking it and I'll start breaking up my curls from the root, but I'll start combing them all together in their little pattern I'm going to want to take them in. So really just brush them out at the base right now, right at the root. Okay, and then from there you can kind of start taking them and brushing them out. It's really simple, you guys. You're really just brushing out the curls. but it's all about training them and getting them to kind of move in the direction you want them to, which can be a little tricky because they just want to keep boinging up and curling. But the more you manipulate them and work with them, they will start to form, see, just like that, really beautiful waves. And I love this hair. It's like my favorite hairstyle right now because it's so quick and easy, and people swear that you're like so good at hair, and I'm like, nah, I'm good at brushing. Same on this side, we're just gonna start working out these curls. So now we need to do my favorite part because they look kind of crazy, which is actually like sealing and forming the curls. So you're gonna want to take your hairspray one more time, but this time what I like to do is spray it directly onto the brush and the comb, and this helps to get down any of those flyaways or those baby hairs or any of those just crazy hairs that don't really need to be where they are. I do this actually every day, by the way, for my hair, so even if I'm just wearing it straight, I'll always go down my part with like a comb of hairspray just to get it to lay into a more nice even part. Do you see like a real sleek part? I always get asked how I get my hair to like lay down so flat there, and it's really just this, you guys. I just like play with a comb and hairspray. And this way you just kind of mold your hairstyle. And the more you just keep brushing, and you can even give it a little spritz then after you have your general just like that. And then from there your options are pretty endless. I tend to just kind of keep mine all kind of close together like this. Like I like it to look kind of flappery and sleek and just vintage Hollywoody, but you could even clip it up, like get a little bobby pin and clip it up and give yourself a nice little holiday bob. It's just really glamorous and vintage, but like super duper easy, and anyone can do it. Okay fam, that is it for this holiday hair tutorial. I really hope you like it. And again, I don't just use this at holiday. This is like a typical style that I just like all the time. So feel free to use it whenever you want because it's super easy. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. And again, if you like this tutorial, it will be up tomorrow, so stay tuned. Bye!